So you talked about building a meaningful career and working with purpose. What does that mean to you?
Well, to me, it means that I can use my skills and talents in the best way possible. And that is only if I choose the things that I do. And also can say no. I can say no to things that I don't feel comfortable with, that are not representing my values. And I personally, I achieved that through the e-commerce business. What a lot of people find very surprising and strange, because there's a lot of misperception about e-commerce as in like just sourcing anonymously from the cheapest source and through heavy marketing, push marketing, selling it to people that don't really need it.
Okay.
And to me, it's exactly the opposite. It's sourcing something from people you like that share the same values, and you want to help them to run their business, because a business is also, it provides for a living. It can be a family business, and then you're a family. I work with my brother and my friend. That's a family business as well. So it's connecting people, and that gives a lot of meaning. But if you blend all that out, well, then it doesn't have meaning. So for me, that's the message I want to share, is how to set up an e-commerce business with meaning. So it starts with the idea, and here it's really important that you take the focus from you to others, because commerce is actually about serving others, to provide something to others at a better price, at a better quality, or to make it ecologically more friendly. And this is all about improving. But also it could be inventing something. And well, you're gonna say, oh wow, but how can I invent something? Well, you have to talk to people. There are so many people out there, and you can talk to them, and you will hear about different industries, and you connect the dots, because actually an entrepreneur is doing just that. An entrepreneur connects people, connects businesses to come up with something better. Really take the focus to others. You don't have to be the biggest fan of your product. So the other thing that you could do is you start with the manufacturer. And here we come to the next step, sourcing. Yeah, so one way you could do it is when you're traveling, or even in your hometown, walk the streets and you find craftspeople, and just talk to them, and they might help you to realize your product, or they could point out small manufacturers or bigger manufacturers to you. This is actually we did it in Porto in Portugal when we were looking for a cosmetic brush. I was walking around in the old town, and I found this little shop with a craftsman really by hand making brushes, and I was talking to him. It was really fun. Then I speak a little bit Portuguese, but not that well, so his son came in and he spoke perfect English, and then it was really personal and friendly, and they actually pointed us to a manufacturer nearby, and then they called the manufacturer. more or less like a colleague to them, and they said, hey, we have some people here, they are interested in sourcing brushes from you. And immediately we had an appointment, and then we traveled to them, we visited them. It was very, very warm and welcoming, and they showed us around, and within the meeting we even came up with a little prototype already. So we built a prototype right there. It was so much fun, and 1 month later we had our product. But this is, of course, it's a bit of a coincidence, but you can actually look for those coincidences. The other way you can do it is online research, of course, and we have some cool hacks to that I will reveal if you want to know. Otherwise, I don't want to bore you too much, because it's very into details. Another thing is you go to trade fairs, you go to conventions, you can talk to people and network. So once you have your product, then you have to sell it. And this is really about having the right product. If you did the steps before in the right way, then a good product will sell itself, basically. You just have to put it in front of the right people who need that product and connect it to them through the right sales channel. And this you can do by trial and error. There's not that one best sales channel. So it could be Amazon, it could be retail, it really depends on your product. But when you have your product in the right place and people notice it, then people will come to you. Influencers will come to you. I really believe in that kind of marketing, pull marketing. So instead of pushing your product to people, telling them, hey, you need this product, you pull them by putting it in front of them, and they feel like they need it and they are looking for it already. They have been looking for it before, but there was no product. Now your product comes into play and it really covers that gap. So these steps are really just on the surface. That is the quickest possible way to tell it. If you want more information, then please contact me, and I also would really like to hear your feedback. And until then, please feel free to contact me. I'm gonna put my contact information down here, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.